Mystery Prize Mania. This is Eyes Up Here.
I was going to say this is extreme. That was the part of the song.
This is Eyes Up Here. That's why I say that. Didn't you ever know that?
No.
This is Eyes Up Here. This is extreme.
Okay, sorry.
Well, if you didn't know by now, my name is Chad. Every single week, I'm joined here by the queen of extreme, Francine. Francine, I am pumped for Mystery Prize Mania tonight.
This is going to be a whirlwind of prizes tonight. We have so much stuff in the inventory that we are willing to, not to give away, but to offer as prizes. I looked through my stash, you looked through your stash. We're ready to have some fun and make it a lot, interactive. And I'm excited about this because this is the first time we're doing something like this. We usually just do, the good old Charles chip jar. But what's the rules? Before we get into everybody in the chat, look at all the people in the chat. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in on this Thursday evening. Chad, you want to go over the new game and the rules and what we're doing, and so everybody can understand?
Yeah. Mystery Prize Mania kind of has almost like anything goes vibe to it, right? So we're going to keep our standard, you go in the Charles chip jar, right? So your $5 super chat, channel membership, that standard super chat, $5, that goes in the Charles chip jar. That does not change tonight. But what is going to change is your more high roller style super chat, question, comment, whatever you want to call it. We've got some of the best merch, prizes, swag, whatever you want to call it, that we've ever offered tonight. And I might say, if you're a collector, if you're an enthusiast, if you are an ECW old school fan, this is pretty good, and we're ready to step up our game. So if you are ready to go in the $10 and up category, we are ready to kind of hit you with a surprise, almost literally a surprise bell that will notify you that you have won a prize.
So if there's no bell rung, they go in the Charles chip jar.
They go in the Charles chip jar.
Okay, but if they get a ding, it's an instant win.
They get a ding, they get an instant win.
They get an instant win, and the prizes, the more they contribute, the better the prizes are. So it's not just the 8x10.
It's not just the 8x10.
We have some good stuff here.
Oh, we've got some great stuff. No,
okay.
Good stuff. We've had good stuff. We've got some great stuff. We have some of the stuff we've ever had. So call your friends, tell your wife, call your grandma.
Tell your wife.
Text a buddy. Let the person that you know that collects merchandise, whether it's 8x10s, trading cards, DVDs, signed T-shirts, hats, whatever it is, let them know tonight's the night. You're going to have an option of potentially getting it. So what are you waiting for? Get in here.
Pat Adams. Pat Adams said ring the bell.
Oh, wait. Holy shnikes.
Right off the bat, Pat Adams.
Where is the damn bell? Oh. Hang on, I gotta find the damn bell. There it is.
Does Pat? Is he an instant winner?
That's an instant win right there.
Win. Pat Adams.
He broke the cherry of the night. That's an instant win.
Pat Adams, thank you for that $20 super chat. What is an instant win? What are we going to get?
An instant win. So I have a randomizer here right to my left.
We can't see it though, can we? Can we put it on the screen?
I can put it on the screen. I have to enter in something else before I put it on the screen. So if you give me 1 second, I got to type.
We'll give you 1 second because I want this to be very legit.
Give me 1 second.
Meantime, we got Vinny. We love Vinny. $10 super chat. Hi, beautiful queen and Chad. Hope everyone is doing great. Vinny, we love you. Thank you for your support all these years. Vinny's going in the Charles chip jar. Correct?
Charles chip jar.
We love Vinny. Vinny, we're doing great. We just recorded, actually, to let you know, we just, for your channel members page, we just did a very cool segment. Can I say what we did or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Barely Legal 97, behind the scenes, talking about what happened that night, show a little bit of the match. And And that's for members only. So if you're not a channel member, you should become one. And you also get to go in the Charles Chip Jar if you become a channel member. So Vinny, thank you so much. And you, my friend, are in the chip jar. Hi, lovey-dovey Betty Bango. I miss you. I can't wait to see you next week. Pat, we met in Philly at Icons. Oh, thank you, Pat. Thanks for coming out to say hi. We're going to get you situated in a second. I want this to be put on the screen so it is legit and everybody can see it.
All right. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to put this on the screen.
Put it on the screen. Vinny, I think you're going to like the video along with everybody else. I didn't go through everybody, but
you
hello
see it here? You see it here right on the screen?
Name picker. All
Name
right.
picker. I ain't paying for the good randomizer, right?
Okay.
All right, so we got your Francine and Shane 8x10. We've got a Francine and Shane 11x14. We've got a Francine only 8x10. We've got a signed DVD, which is a DVD that, what is it? You have like random DVDs.
I have a bunch of DVDs sitting next to me right here. Can I just say hi to Christy? $10 super chat. Thank you, sweetheart. You're going in the Charles Chip Jar.
You have a possible chance at a random wrestling 8x10 from the IB Exclusives collection. Or you have the Your Pick, which could be the random selection, where it is your pick of any of these that you may select if that is what is selected by the randomizer.
Yes,
all right?
But there are prizes that are not on the randomizer that are for
the higher tier.
The higher people.
Those are the high. That's the higher tier. That's
yeah. I mean, if you want to contribute more, we got bigger prizes than that, guys.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna hit it. Here we go. I'm gonna hit it. Where's the damn thing? It's my laptop's blocking it.
Angela, $10 super chat. Hi, Francine and Chad. I'm confused by this whole thing, but
okay, he got the Francine and Shane 8x10.
Okay, so who was that? Now go back, Pat. It was Pat. Wanted in the prize. All right, Angela, you're going in the Charles Chip Jar, sweetheart. For the people who do like $20 and more, it's an instant win. So you don't go in the Charles Chip Jar, you just get something. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Pat,
am I correct?
Email right there. Send your information to that email address.
This is crazy. Okay, Angela, you're going in the Charles Chip Jar. We thank you. Christy, you're in there. Vinny, you're in there. Yeah. So an example. Say somebody is crazy and says, "Here's $100." Well, you're going to get a lot of prizes. We got a bunch of stuff. So the more you give, the more you get. That's how
I got a good one. Here's what I will even throw a number out there. I will throw a number out there.
Because I got merch, man. I got so much merch. Can I just say something before you throw your number out there? Yeah. I was supposed to do the Whatnot app. And they were so like out there. They never called when they were supposed to. Like I got really fed up with them. So I decided not to do it. So I have a bunch of merch that I was holding for Whatnot. And now it's either coming with me to signings or we do stuff like this once a month and we go crazy. And we're going to get rid of stuff because it's taking over my office. I got to get rid of merch. I'm
going to put up a graphic on the screen. Okay?
Put a number. What's your number?
I'm going to say, did you say 100 already?
I said if somebody were generous enough to give $100, we would load them up with prizes. Oh, Vinny.
I got one that I'm going to just say, if you go 100 on 100, I got 100. Or let's say 100. I'm just being generous. Okay.
Okay.
I'm being generous. And take advantage of generosity tonight, folks, because I'm feeling good tonight. Okay.
Right.
You see this right here? See this right here? Do you see this?
I see it. I see Ravens. I see Sandman. I see me.
This is a hardcore homecoming DVD.
Sabu.
This is the cover signed by the Queen of Extreme, Francine.
Joey
Styles with an "Oh my God" inscription.
Joey.
The franchise Shane Douglas, Raven, Sabu, and I will step it up and I will have the Sandman sign this on May 20th in Middletown, New Jersey.
But you also get the DVD of that show.
But you also get the DVD of Hardcore Homecoming.
So it's everybody's signatures plus the DVD. So everybody signed it, and then you get the DVD.
Correct.
For $100. That's nice. That's really good. Hold on. Vinny just gave us $20.
That's
a ding. Vinny.
That's a ding.
Vinny gets a ding. Oh, Vinny with a ding. And can I read Lon real quick before we randomize for Vinny? You're getting a prize. Hold on. Lon says, "Hi, fabulous Francine and Chad. With the WWE draft upcoming, which previous WWE draft pick was most memorable to you? Keep up the great work, Lon." Lon, you're going in the Charles Chip Jar, sweetheart. Thank you for that super chat.
Do you want me to take that one? I could take that one.
Yeah, you can take that one because I don't know if
You could go with a couple of those, Lon. I'm gonna say the one that sticks out the most is when they drafted JR to SmackDown and Michael Cole to Raw, and they apparently did not tell JR that he was being drafted. So you literally hear on mic, he says, "I am standing up," and he takes the headphones and does that because they did not tell JR that he was being switched over to the other brand.
So there was heat?
He just didn't. They didn't tell him. So they were doing this thing where the original concept for the brand extension, they would do like a whole draft. They come out and say, "I draft blah blah blah" to SmackDown. But then they did a thing where you win a match, you get a draft pick, right? Well, they did the randomizer like we're doing,
and no one didn't want to shoot.
Graphic popped up.
I kind of like that though.
Jim Ross goes to SmackDown, and the camera's on JR, and he's like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I am standing up." And he throws his headsets down and he goes over to the SmackDown booth. And then they go right back to the screen and it goes, "Michael Cole's been drafted to Raw." And he gets up and walks. And it's great. It's actually, so that's the one, Lon.
I kind of like that. I mean, it sucks for the talent because they don't know what's going on, but it's interesting as a fan to watch.
All right, Vinny, I'm bringing up the randomizer.
Vinny, you get an instant prize. It's an instant win. It's like when you buy a scratch card. Scratch off and you scratch instant win, you win a prize. That's what we're doing. We're spreading the love. Right?
We are.
And we're going to talk about some stuff too, but we're there we go.
So hang on, let me get this off the screen.
Okay.
Take that off. All right, here we go, Vinny.
Vinny.
The Francine and Shane 11x14.
Ooh. Now, Vinny, do you have that already? That's a good one.
I don't think Vinny has that one.
Okay, good.
I don't think Vinny has that one. Vinny, hit that email right there.
William, you should totally enter. If you always think you're going to win, you should totally enter. I think everybody should enter this evening. It's fun. It's mayhem. It's a good time. No, Vinny said awesome. He doesn't have that one. So that's great. The 11x14, that's a good size.
It's a damn good picture.
Congrats, Vinny. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. This is fun. I'm excited. It's going to be a good night.
Who said they're confused earlier?
Angela.
Angela, don't be confused. Just be ready. That's all I could say.
Angela, be ready. You're ready. We're all ready. We're good. All right. So if a super chat comes up, we'll divert back to that. Let's talk about some stuff. What's going on this week?
Have you heard about the lawsuit being brought towards WWE by a former writer?
No, I have not. I was confused because there's a couple lawsuits going around this week.
So a former writer is suing them for some sort of racial discrimination.
Oh,
yeah.
The Saudi Arabia thing, or not Saudi? Where were they? What?
No, this was it's an African American former writer.
Oh no.
Okay,
no,
yeah, being sued for racial discrimination, and a lot of citations in the lawsuit. Specifically, Bianca Belair is quoted as saying that verbiage given to her for a promo was, quote, "too ghetto." So there's some talk about some of the things being said, but the thing that I don't really get about the lawsuit is that none of this made it to television. So I don't really know how it can be considered to be racist if it wasn't brought to television. It's just like a movie. It's a movie script.
Yeah.
Right? Not every movie script is made, right? So if people are concepting a thought I don't know how that's going to be considered to be a racist thing in a writer's room, where if it doesn't make it to television, it's not going to be broadcast to anybody. It could just be, okay, yeah, that was a bad idea, and thrown in the garbage. So this has been kind of the chatter over the last couple of days in the dirt sheets.
Is Bianca complaining about the script that she was given?
No, it's this writer.
It's just the writer, so she doesn't have any heat on her for.
Mm-mm.
Huh. Okay, because you can kind of say it's stereotypical, giving an African American some verbiage like that, and that's why.
Right. That was the quote. That was like the reason behind the quote was
Right,
that
right.
it's like typical, oh no,
So-
she didn't, like stuff like that.
Okay, the thing I was referring to was Callahan. Did you see that one where they were in the writer's room? Shoot, now I got to look at it.
No, I didn't see this.
Shoot, I should have. It was. I would have to find it now.
Oh, just wait till you see. By the way, if anybody has a channel membership, what's going to happen? Just want to.
Oh
throw that
yeah,
out there.
think about the channel memberships.
Getting quiet out there, folks. Channel
Yeah,
membership
hold
now
on.
too.
Can I find it? Here it is. A former WWE writer. Is that, or were you talking about Chris Dunn?
No,
Okay, hold on. This
no,
might
it's
be
female
one.
writer.
Yeah, okay. There's a lawsuit. A former WWE writer is suing the WWE and multiple employees claiming discrimination and racial harassment. Chris Dunn, who is a senior writer, Ryan Callahan, who is a lead writer, and then it goes on and on and on. There's a bunch of people. Vince and Stephanie are in it. Brittany Abraham was employed by the WWE.
Yeah, I think that's
back in 2020.
maybe that's her.
Bruce Pritchard. Oh wait,
Yeah,
is this the one?
that's the one. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, this is the one you said. No, the one I'm talking about was the foreign one. Oh shit, now I can't find it. All right. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please refer me to the right place.
Yeah, I hadn't heard any other ones, but this one obviously, look, anything that's
Here it is
racially.
for the Muslim wrestler. That one.
Oh, the 9/11. Yes, I did hear that one.
This
Okay.
one. Former WWE writer sues company over offensively racist scripts involving Vince McMahon.
Man, I guess this person really wouldn't want to see what Muhammad Hassan used to have to do, right?
The suit also says that Callahan proposed a racist storyline for a Muslim wrestler. Abrahams and another writer were tasked with pitching a storyline when wrestler Mansoor,
Yep.
he was born in Saudi Arabia, was keeping a secret from Aaliyah, who was also Muslim. After Callahan shot down the initial idea the writers had, he suggested, how about this? His secret is he's behind the 9/11 attacks.
Yeah, I think like Mansoor's like 35. Like, I don't know how he'd really be behind the 9/11 attacks. He'd have been like a 6-year-old.
Well, it says there was an offensive pitch for Reggie, a black wrestler. One in
Yeah,
which
that's
he
a
would
part
have
of that
been
same
made
suit.
to dress and drag, and another which a white wrestler would have hunted him down. Abrams claimed she was fired after complaining about the discriminatory environment fostered by Callahan and others.
Yeah, guess what? I hate to break it to
That's
this.
weird.
I hate to break it to this writer.
Guys,
That's just bad WWE writing.
this is just bizarro world over here.
Yeah, I was talking to a former WWE superstar earlier this week, and we were talking about bad gimmicks and bad storylines. This is nothing compared to some of the shit that was pitched in the early 2000s, okay? This is nothing compared to some of the stuff that was thrown at some of these guys that were in developmental in the early 2000s. So I don't want to hear it. This is just a very sensitive time where you can throw lawsuits out and they're hurt a little bit more. The people who left the business and in between maybe 2005 and 2012-ish, they were thrown such bad creative that made them leave wrestling, that those are the ones that should be suing. They're the ones that had their dreams crushed. So for them.
I don't know. It's so crazy. We have a $5 super chat from Chaz. Hey, Francine and Chad, I've really been enjoying your newsworthy podcast. Keep up the good work. You're going in the Charles Chip Jar, and we're glad you're enjoying it. We we try to, come up with a different concept for this channel. And anytime we hear a story, we run down and we break the news. So
Are there
we're so glad that you love it.
any
Chad.
more Guerreros out there that want to do anything?
Oh, I hope not. God,
I'm
that
looking
story
for
makes me
any
sad.
more Guerreros that have any
No.
drama.
No more. I think we're good.
I love Hector Guerrero. He's the best. Hector Guerrero is one of my favorite guys in the world. So there you go.
I believe I met him once, and he was nice. But they've all been nice to me. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So
look at what Lab Rat has to say. This writer,
Lab
when
Rat.
hired, said she never watched wrestling, so she was probably shocked with the environment. Let me provide a little bit of context for that. When I was hired by WWE in 2006, I was looked at so negatively for being a wrestling fan, almost to the point where I had a producer say that you might want to keep it on the down low, how much you really know about the product and how much you really know about the history, because they don't really look at it favorably. And here we are all the way in 2023 or whenever this person was hired, maybe 2020, 2021, and they still hire people that have little to no knowledge about the product or wrestling.
Yeah, and I don't understand why that is. I don't get it.
And all you see, if you go on WWE's LinkedIn page or WWE's corporate page, you want to vomit with how they try to push. We love the fans. We love our people to love the product. It makes you want to throw up to see like the stuff that I had to sit through. It's such a different world compared to what it is now. It's terrible.
Crazy. One of the other lawsuits that is out there is Raka Khan. That one is a story in itself. She named like The Rock, Nikki Bella, who like all the Jim Cornette, like all these that they were trying to kidnap her and her child.
Yep, Con Ed, oh
my God,
WNBA. Like she named every company and entity and child services.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You think
you have experience though with Raka Khan, right? You know who
I liked her. She worked. Look, when I worked in WEW, like we were all best buds. Like all the girls got along, and she was there, and she was nice. I got along with her. I didn't know her very well, but I saw her at the shows and stuff, and she was always nice. So when I read that, I was just like, "What the heck is going on?" It's such a like far out story, but sometimes it could be true. I don't know. Again, we weren't there. We don't know. We always say that. We have to say that. Allegedly is the word I like to use. Allegedly, she's saying that these people are after her. So, I don't know. Kind of crazy.
Somebody said, I can't remember who it was in a tweet, said that they were on an indie show with her, and she was like, she was under TNA contract, and she had no idea what she was doing, or something like that. I don't know where this was, but I guess for as long as she's been in WWE or she's been in wrestling, she's always kind of had this like reputation as being a little out there. So how she navigated through the industry, like how did she make it through?
Angela said Raka Khan also accused Kurt Angle of assault while in TNA.
Well, I mean, that's
an accusation. Yeah,
that's a different story.
Allegedly, Angela. Allegedly, we like to say here.
But see, Angela, and there's a lot of backstory about all that too. So there's a lot more to that.
Wait, look what Lon wrote. Raka should have teamed with Ricky Morton. That made me laugh, Lon. That was funny.
You know what? I gotta give you this one. No,
that was funny. Yeah, I like it.
Come on.
I liked it. Made me laugh. You brought a smile to my face, Lon, and that's all that matters. The queen laughed, so thank you. But what else? Punk getting thrown out of a WWE locker room
by Vince McMahon
via telephone.
via the so Vince McMahon has actually taken on the Kevin Dunn like role. So when again back to when I worked there, Kevin Dunn in the studio was the voice of God, right? You would hear him over the loudspeaker. That's Vince now at TV tapings, right?
Ah,
So Triple H talked to him and met with him, but when a Punk asked if he could hang out, Triple H said I have to find out, and Vince was the one who was like, "Yeah, about that, he's gonna have to go."
so was he there trying to like get a job? Do we know?
No, I think he was there visiting friends. But, let me ask you this. Is that the place to go visit friends, or should you just wait until they leave the arena?
I mean, lots of people go. Let's put it this way: when I back in the day, if I was not booked on a show, I didn't go into the locker room. I sat in the crowd. I didn't go to many shows because I didn't frequent shows that often, but I never like went into the locker room. Now like I last week I think like Shane called me up and he was like, I'm going to AEW in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh. He was driving with Net. Yeah. He was
big net.
going there, and he always goes in the back. Now, I'm assuming like Jerry Lynn always tells me like when they're close by, come to a show. I can never go. But I said to myself, if I went to a show, would I go in the back? I don't know. I feel funny because I don't work there. Like, do I belong in the back with them? Because I mean, I'm in the business, but I'm not part of that locker room. So I
Yeah.
would kind of feel out of place, but some people don't care. They'll sit down and they'll eat catering. I've seen people visit and go to catering. Like when I was in WWE, people would come in, grab a plate, sit down, and I'm like, oh, wow, okay. Get your chicken and rice. Do it.
Well, hey, next time they're in the area, I'll pick you up. We'll go to the building. We'll go backstage. We'll see
Because
what
you want to
Tony's
go
doing.
backstage.
No, we'll sit down with Tony and we'll say, listen, we need a couple minutes and we need to just talk, Tony. We need to really
We don't need
iron
to talk
some
about
things out.
anything. That's your agenda.
I need to
That's
sit
not
Tony
mine.
down and be like, you had one chance.
Oh God, here we
You had
go.
one chance
Crazy.
to really make things right, Tony, and you
Yeah.
you screwed the pooch. Okay?
Tony, what can I say?
We'll have to hit the boo again.
No. Oh, Chaz. Chaz says, I'd never heard the story of how you got involved with WEW. I would love to hear about it. Chaz, let me just tell you, WEW was its own entity. It was one of the craziest places I have ever worked, and one of the funnest, if that is even the word, most fun, I should say, places I've ever worked. One of the guys who ran WEW used to work for ECW. He would get venues for us. His name was Dan, and I knew Dan, for years from ECW. And then when WEW came about, he had contacted me and said, hey, I want to bring you in as general manager. Would you want to do it? And I was just like, yeah. And I think one of my first shows was like in Florida. And I remember getting there and like some of the girls were so drunk they couldn't even stand up. Like it was really like a weird vibe. Like I didn't know too many of the girls because it was early on in the company, and I kind of stayed to myself. But then I started talking to some of the girls and they were cool, but it was just a different atmosphere. And I've said this before, we had the girls who did porn because it was the only way we can get on pay-per-view. So we had to split the locker room in two. It was kind of like the workers were on one side and the sexy girls, so to speak, in pornography were on the other side. And that is the way that we got on pay-per-view. But God, what a ride that was. That was such a great company. And I loved every minute of it because it was so stupid. I mean, we did American Idol, and I don't know if it ever aired, but we filmed segments for American Idol where I was Simon Cowell and the microphone was a huge black dildo.
Hey, listen.
And we were interviewing girls.
Hey, whatever it takes for content, even back then. I mean, That's good. That's
It
good
was
stuff.
funny. It was just funny stuff. It was stupid and funny, and none of the girls could sing, and it just made it really entertaining. And I don't know if that ever made air, but we laughed our asses off. Like we sat
Airs.
there.
That sounds funny.
Oh my God, it was so great. It was just that we did the dumbest stuff to amuse ourselves. It was so great.
I actually, so I was listening to an old shoot by Tammy today, oddly enough, and
Oh,
WEW was brought up. Do you recall her appearance in WEW?
so yeah, I got her booked for her appearance, her appearance in WEW, and it was when Chris passed away,
Yeah.
and she needed money and needed bookings at the time, and she had called me, and I said, "Oh, let me talk to Dan and see if you can come down because the show was booked." I mean, this was like a week before the show, probably. It was close. And Dan said, "Yeah, come on down." Now, I don't know what she said in the shoot, but I never told her she was getting a $500 payday. Yeah. He gave her $150.
Yeah, she said 100.
No,
She
he
didn't
gave
say
her
150.
150, and that was the night, and it was all over the internet when she was wandering, like,
No, I remember
at
it.
the
I remember the
grave.
story.
Like
Yep.
she was supposed to drive me and Cindy, Bobcat. She never picked us up. We were in the parking lot waiting and waiting and waiting. And finally Atlas drove by and they're like, "Do you want to ride to the hotel?" We're like, "Yeah, we're stranded," because we were supposed to go with Tammy. Here, Tammy had left, and I don't know if she was drinking or not, but that was the night that she was wandering around the grave. I don't know if she hit the car. Was her car in a ditch or something? I
Yeah.
can't.
So it was something like that. Yep.
Yeah, it was that night. But and then she blames me for not giving her 500, and I said I never. First of all, I'm not the one that was paying you. I never told her the amount was going to be $500. But like to this day, she would probably say, "You said 500." No, I didn't. I got you on the show last minute, and
Yeah.
that was what he paid you, was
And she didn't say
$150.
anything negative about you at all. She
No, I
just,
mean,
yeah.
I would have loved to get her $500, but the show was already booked, and I wasn't going to pay her out of my pocket. I had to get my money as well. And this was just like a last minute thing just to get her on the show and get her some cash.
Yeah. It did. This one just randomly went by my feed, and this is the shoot that she revealed the story about her and Shawn Michaels for the first time. This was like the first time she revealed the juicy details.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was, and it was also all the stuff about Chris. So it was that part of it was horrible and very sad. But I heard your name pop up, and that was the $500 payday. I was like, "There's no way that you would ever." Just for how long I've known you, you would never ever tell somebody one thing and it'd be that much of a disparity.
No,
Especially a friend of yours of that level.
never,
No way in hell.
never. No, and I would have got her more than 500. I think she deserved more than $500. But
Yeah, I thought that was even low for her.
well, the
Even at
pay,
that point.
WEW wasn't the highest paying organization.
Yeah, but even coming off of even with Chris's death and everything, I would have thought maybe there would have been a little bit of a
No,
let's pool something
$150.
together for Tammy. But
Yeah,
it was also the talk of all like the Candido memorials that were going on and all like the
right.
people were milking the Candido death was pretty sickening. At that point, I remember that very clearly because I mean, every weekend in Jersey there was a new Chris Candido memorial that popped up.
I know. Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah. But I felt bad about it, but there was nothing I could do.
Can't get away from you. I'm just listening to something and you pop up.
There I am. I'm all over the place. So anyway, what else is going on?
I don't know, man. It got kind of quiet. Where the hell did everybody go?
They're here.
I'm ready to hit the bell. I want
know.
to hit the bell.
I want to do an instant win. Somebody.
I legit have my finger on the buzzer.
Finger on the trigger.
It's on the button. No, it's literally on the buzzer.
It's on the buzzer.
And I'm ready for a new channel member too because I have my finger on that
Channel
buzzer.
members.
Too.
Yeah, we got so much content. Angela, that's a good point. Chris and Tammy are going to be featured on Dark Side of the Ring. I've said a bunch of times I am not a fan of that series because it's just so negative. But out of the 10 episodes, I think I'll watch 2. I'm going to watch Chris and Tammy, and I think I'm going to watch Bammer.
I think we have to do potentially, if we're not going to, because they're on late, we either have to do like post-show review or next morning like instant review
Well,
of
we'll have it on Plex so we can watch it.
yeah. Well, I think we got to do like I think people are going to want to hear instant commentary from you about both of those.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, petition management. You like free stuff? There's 2 ways that you can get in. Charles Chip Jar, $5 super chat, or $10 and above, and you get put into the randomizer.
Win. Yeah, that's something I'm definitely going to watch, and we'll give our comments on. I just want to see like how much they actually cover, because I feel like Chris and Tammy should be like 2 hours. That's a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, no, I do. William Hennessy. I don't believe that is legit. The rumor that Shawn Michaels draws a penis in his signature. I think it's very it's a nice urban legend, but I don't think that's legit. I think that's people trying to make a mountain out of a molehill.
Never even heard of that.
In the way he curves his S, there's like a little like line around it, and it looks like a pee-pee. So I think that that's just people trying to make a funny out of it, and that's I don't even think that that's something to laugh at.
Okay.
Serious business.
Well, Diggs, you could do better than that. Then do it, and you'll get an instant win. How much better can you do? We have all these prizes laying around.
Hey, Diggs. I mean, where I come from, that's called the threat. So let's see if you can deliver.
It's all talk and no action, Diggs. You gotta put it out there.
You know 757 card shows. I don't know who that guy is, but I'm sure he's pretty damn good looking.
Oh, he's a what the hell? You are a mess. Anyway,
not that there's anything wrong with that.
You're an idiot.
Bottom right.
Okay, there we go. What else was in the news this week? Because we are a serious news channel now.
Oh man, again, I basically I'm scoping it just for us at this point. We were so hot and heavy, and then the news kind of went silent. Oh, Mr.
Pat Adams, winner chicken dinner. Pat Adams. Oh, that was
might even give him one of these.
Oh, Diggs out.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. Wow. Well, Pat Adams got a ding, and Diggs got a...
Diggs, you're getting one of these.
Oh, my God. Winner chicken dinner for Pat, and Diggs said, always like seeing you at the local ECW events big enough for you. It could be bigger. It could always be bigger, Diggs, but we love that. $50 super chat, $20 super chat. Pat Adams, does he get the random thing again?
Pat Adams is going to get the random again, and I think that Diggs Outdoors is going to get one of your surprise.
What did we say earlier for me? I forget.
What's that?
Hi, Anthony. Thank you for the $5 super chat. You're going into Charles.
Let me get Pat set up over here.
Diggs, hold on a second. Let's get Pat the randomizer. We're going to put Anthony in the Charles chip jar.
Jeez, way to wake up, folks.
There we go. Thank you, Anthony.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I know what I said. I'm going to get it. Hold on.
All right, there's your choices. Pat, if you get the same thing, we'll do it again.
What if we do?
And I have your win here before, I think. Did it go away? Yeah,
wait,
so I have the results.
Don't give them the same thing.
All right, here we go. You ready? I'm going to hit it.
This is for you, Pat. Thank you so much.
And you get a DVD. So one of the DVDs that you have on your side.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now watch signed DVD. So now Francine has an awesome collection of DVDs on her side.
Pat, this is going to take a while.
No, do like a blind pick. Just pick one.
Oh, can I pick one?
Just pick one.
I just picked one. Pat, have you ever seen WrestleFest 1997?
Oh my God.
This is a good one. This is Terry Funk's WrestleFest. You're getting this one.
Oh my gosh.
So let me put your name. I'm going to sign it for you. You want me to sign it live? Okay. Hold on. Kim. Hi, Kim. Hold on. Kim. All right. Pat, hold on.
Take your time. Take your time.
Hold on. Pat, I'm putting your name in here. We're going to do that live in a second. I just want to get, I got Anthony and Kim. You're going in the Charles chip jar, honey. Thank you so much. There we go. That's for Kim. Okay, Dig, you're coming up. Hold on. We got you. I'm going to do Pat. I need a marker.
You didn't put that down there.
Look, you get the DVD. Oh, it's a double. Look at that.
I mean, featuring the stars of the WWF and ECW, plus all those Texas legends that came out for the Funker, thinking it was going to be the last ride.
I'm going to do it in pen, Pat, because if I do it in marker, it might bleed through. Let me do this. To Pat. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's what you call.
And on that event, Francine and the franchise, Shane Douglas, continue their rivalry with that dirty, rotten Tommy Dreamer.
Look at that. Oh, this is a good one. Congratulations, Pat. Okay.
You realize you guys could never get away from him. You go all the way to Texas to see Terry Funk off into the sunset, and you get Tommy Dreamer again.
I know, right? All the way to Amarillo. Where I remember I was getting so pissed off because the radio in my hotel had all country music. I couldn't get away from it. Every single station was country, and I was getting hot. All right, here we go. Oh.
All right, so now what do we want to put in here?
We need addresses too. Now, if you won, don't forget we need your address. I'm
going to put it up here. Send your information to this email address. Now, what do we want to put in the picker for Diggs?
We got Pat. I'm going to text you.
Oh, excuse me, because I got another randomizer here. We have a couple options we could throw in. We could do combos.
Diggs, we're on to you, buddy. We're doing it right now.
I got.
Yes. Is that good? Or no?
Hang on. I'm texting you what I hear.
This is our meeting. We should have had.
How about that for choices?
One, and both?
Yeah, in the picker. Yeah, in the picker.
In the picker. Yeah. For that, yeah, sure. Okay. Diggs, you get to do the picker.
All right, you're getting the picker, and it ain't in your nose or in your rear end. Right, here we go.
I'm getting hot flashes.
All right, here is the randomizer for you.
Okay, so we got that. Perfect. Now, Diggs.
Okay, you got a hat, a shirt, or a DVD and 8x10 as your choices here in the randomizer. Okay, here we go.
Okay, and what do you get? So how does that pick it? It just pops up?
Ooh,
shirt.
The shirt.
Okay.
Bring out the shirt.
So I have some wrestling shirts here.
What do you got?
I'm gonna sign it for you, Pat. I mean, not Pat, Diggs. This is Diggs.
What do you got?
It's a suplex. Touch me and your first wrestling lesson is free.
It's
a guy getting suplexed.
Is that a German Tazplex?
I don't know what that is, but I'm going to sign my name right across the guy's body.
Oh, geez.
And it's going to go to Diggs.
Diggs.
Let me get a marker. Hold on. Keep going.
All right. It's pretty good. Now, remember, the $100 one is still up for grabs. That is the Hardcore Homecoming DVD cover signed by Francine, Raven, Sabu, Shane Douglas, and Joey Styles. That, if you get that for $100, I will get the Sandman to sign it too on May 20th when Francine and I invade Middletown, New Jersey with the hardcore icon, the Sandman.
Diggs. Am I putting two Diggs?
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you just want my signature on it? Or do you have like a baptismal name? a legal name. I'll be more than happy to sign it. And the middle looks like the middle finger, actually, but it's the other guy doing it. I'll put the shirt on. Dig, you want me to wear it first and then give it to you? Watch this. I'll do that for all the shirts. I'll put them on, rub it a little bit against my.
Oh, hey, geez. It's a family show.
No, it's not.
I know.
There we go. Ta-da! Diggs.
All right.
Woo! All right, Diggs. There we go.
You know, that would have been great had it been a Eyes Up Here t-shirt, now available in Francine's Pro Wrestling T-store.
True. I don't have any of those though.
No, we have to have a creative meeting about getting
have a meeting.
about getting some of those. Because
all right, 2 Diggs. There we go. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it.
Oh, Lon, do you find instant karma that PCO was on your show? Now he gets a title shot at Macklin's title. Well, I don't know if you know this, Lon, but once you come on Eyes Up Here, the only way up is to the top.
All right, there we go, Diggs. All signed and ready for you. We need your address, so please email the Chadster. We'll get this out.
IBexclusives8@gmail.com. Let me show you guys again the DVD cover.
Woo! Lon, you're going in the Charles chip jar. Thank you, doll.
I'm going back and forth between screens here. I don't even know where the heck I'm going.
I know. This is crazy. 757 card show, 757 super chat. When is Francine coming to Virginia Beach? When am I coming to Virginia Beach?
Yeah, that's the guy to talk to.
Is it?
Look at that. That's the one.
Are you the one booking me, 757? You're going in the
and he goes in the Charles chip jar. So there you go.
Thank you, Diggs. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
So look at that.
757. I would love to come to Virginia Beach. How do we book that?
I got another one for you. I'll ring the bell one more time. Here's one for all the trading card collectors out there.
Hold on, I have to put him in the Charles chip jar.
Okay, we'll put him in the goddamn Charles.
What are you ringing the bell for?
Here's what we'll ring the bell for. Okay, who's a baseball card collector here? I have one more of Francine's very rare Topps card left right here.
There's that.
Okay. Next person to throw $50 on the table gets the Topps card. Last one left. I had to get these from Germany.
Listen, I was going to say Germany and where's the other?
I think France or something. Or
yeah,
Italy.
There were 2 countries. It wasn't a United States card. They're very hard to find. So yeah, that's a difficult one to get. So if you're a collector,
to have Francine and Kevin Thorne in the same trading card set, and you guys both be out of Germany. You know how hard it is to track these bad boys down. I got one left, and for $50, it's on its way out of here.
That is an instant win for $50.
Instant win.
All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind. And 757. Once your dates line up, we'll let us know. I would be happy to come there. Is it a store?
No, it's a nice card show. In fact, there is one this coming May 6th down in Virginia Beach at the Virginia Beach Fieldhouse. You can head to Instagram, 757 Sports, 757 Card Shows on Instagram. We'll have all the information. Nice collection of talent. Dwight Gooden, Bill Madlock, a lot of sports stars.
Should be the queen. Should be there.
Well, I told you, August, you're going on a sweet tour of Louisiana.
Shreveport. That's all right. I'll come later in the year if possible.
So you got some swag out there, folks. So let's get it going here.
All right. While they're checking their bank accounts, what else can we talk about? Because I don't like dead air.
We can talk about it again. So on the member exclusive we recorded earlier, we'll talk about that one more time. Barely Legal 1997. 26 years ago this month. And, that's hard to believe in itself. Time flies, right? But we talked about it, not just like about the match itself, but we talked about like how the company felt in the lead up to it. Like, not just like, oh my gosh, were you guys nervous? What was it like? But like, oh my gosh, we're not going to get on pay-per-view. And what was it like afterwards? The feeling in the building, in the arena, and the vibe backstage.
Yeah. We talked about all that, which I can't talk about here because then what's the point of doing the member exclusive? So you have to go over and become a channel member if you want to hear that. Yes, let's make it happen. November. I'm available.
Well, hey, we're not negotiating on air here, okay? I'm not.
No, but I'm saying November is availability, so we can, we're not going to talk numbers here, but
I know. I'm just saying. We gotta. Yeah,
let's make it happen.
Make it happen.
Is it just me, or is it me and the franchise?
Oh, don't put me on the spot.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you were involved with this.
757 sports card shows. No, it's me. I am a part of the the deciding brain trust, I guess, but I'm working here, folks. I mean, come on, you're distracting me.
What's going on? You're killing me.
I'm working here.
Yeah, you're working. All right. Okay. Anyway,
don't work a worker.
No, never. I'm off again this weekend. How about you? What are you doing this weekend?
This weekend, I'm off as well.
You're off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have any plans?
No. Well, softball, but that's
softball. Okay.
Yeah, these 12-year-old, the 12U and under, man, they gritted out a victory because I was not happy with them last week.
No.
Well,
you can't be mad at the kids unless they're not trying.
No, Coach Chad was not happy with the lack of trying last week, but did they step up and they gritted out a hard victory and proved me wrong the other night. And man, I rewarded them with praise up to the high heavens.
Yeah. So. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good.
Coach Chad knows what he's
doing. No plans?
No, I got, it's, we got a lot of yard work. We got a lot of stuff around the house.
Okay. Yeah. My husband's taking my son to the movies tomorrow. Return of the Jedi, is it? Back in theaters.
Interesting.
Big Star Wars guy, my husband is, and got my son into it. So they're having a daddy Sunday, and they're gonna go get some snacks from the concession stand, and they're gonna watch the movie. They got the matinee, nice. And my son's really excited about it. I said to my daughter, "What do you want to do for your day?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe go to lunch and go to Kohl's." I said, "Really?" She wants to go shopping. So I said, "Okay." So I say to my son, "Yeah, we're going to go to lunch and Kohl's." He goes, "Oh, we are?" I go, "No, me and your sister are going. You're having your day. Let us have our day." He was trying to maneuver himself into the day. So we're doing that Monday.
Nice.
And they're doing theirs tomorrow. But
they got a dude's day.
Yeah, dude's day and a chick's day we're having. And, it's nice. And then I always take me and the kids, we always do Chick-fil-A and Five Below. That's our thing that we do. But this time, I'm not a big Star Wars person. I didn't want to go see the movies. So they're going to go to the movies. We're going to shop. And all is right in the world. And we're just going to hang out this weekend. There's a horror documentary that we have. It's 5 hours long.
Oh, yeah.
We started watching it. It's great. So
which one did you start with?
I don't know. Whatever he put on.
There's 3 of them, and he's got all 3.
Yeah, the first one. We started at the beginning. I think we were maybe an hour into it. Really good stuff, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I told you about it a few years ago.
I'm scared of horror movies now. But watching them in pieces, I'm cool with, and seeing the behind the scenes stuff. It's really interesting. So,
In Search of Darkness, folks, if you've never seen it.
What was it?
In Search of Darkness.
Is that the movie or the?
That's what it's called.
Oh, is that what it's called? Yeah, I don't even know. We were watching it, and we said we're going to watch some over the weekend, and I'm getting into docs, man. I never really liked them. I kind of was like, no, they're probably boring, these documentaries, but man, I enjoy them. They're really good. And this horror one, it's going to be lengthy, but it's pretty good.
It's awesome. There's
Yeah.
3 of them. I haven't seen the 3rd one yet, but we watched 1 and 2,
Okay.
thanks to, Hubs,
Yeah.
and, it's so great because actually the guy one of the guys that we watch his YouTube channel, he was one of the contributing producers of it, and he does, like, these real, like, just offshoot random cult movie reviews, and perfect guy because there's nothing more I love than, like, just random 80s horror movies, and they dig and find the ones that I was watching on, like, HBO or getting out of the video store, on the Saturday afternoon, or as my mom was watching with me on, just on Channel 11
Mm.
randomly on like a Saturday night. So love that. That's a great, great choice. Good. That's a good one. Nice
Yeah.
relationship strengthening documentary right
Oh
there.
yeah, it's very romantic watching these slasher films with my husband. But there's a lot of the movies I've never even heard of. They're like so like not as like low as Trauma, but like stuff that I've never even seen before. And they were saying, no, it's a cult classic, but it kind of sucks because like when they cut the neck open, you could see like
Yeah.
certain the plastic hanging out of the neck, and it's just bad, and it's so bad it's good kind of thing. So
Yeah.
interesting.
I'll give a shout out to my boy Stevie Lou, who I had on Perfectly Rated a couple weeks ago. He works for Troma, and
Ah,
he works in their like creative arts department.
yeah, I'm not saying that in a bad way, like as low as Trauma, but you
Yeah,
know
no,
how
no, I
Trauma
know
is.
what you mean. You're a
Trauma's like
huge Troma fan,
I
but
love
no,
Trauma, yeah.
yeah, I wanted to tell you that because he works for Troma presently. They're not making like feature films for like the theaters anymore. They're doing all like the streaming releases, but Troma's all over In Search of Darkness. They're all over it. Like
Yeah.
you can't go 5 minutes without hitting a Troma film and those things.
One movie from Trauma, I can't remember what it was, but I don't know if the guy broke his arm or something and the blood was shooting out, but you could see the tube. It was good. And stuff like that I pop for. Like it's great, I like that kind of stuff. And I had a whole box full of DVDs and VHS from Trauma, and I sold them on eBay years ago. So Lab Rat, $5 super chat. Thinking of going to WrestleMania this year. Okay, so next year because it's in Philadelphia sounds fun. Plus, it will get me out of California. Thoughts? I think that's a great idea. I think WrestleMania is going to be huge. You'll have to come to WrestleCon because that is where everybody that does not work for WWE will be. So I would love to see you there. And I don't believe they know exactly where WrestleCon's going to be. You never heard back, right?
Mum's the word at the moment.
Yeah, no one knows.
I'm hearing things though. I'm hearing things.
We're hearing things. Lab Rat, you're going into the Charles Chip Jar. Thank you so much. People have told me that they're randomly picking hotels in the Philly area now and booking so they don't get left out. And we don't even know where the location's going to be for WrestleCon. But they're just like, oh, I'll stay at the Marriott or I'll stay at the the Comfort Inn or whatever it is. And I'm like, yeah, but what if it's in a different location? Like where is it going to be held? Nobody knows. So many shows that weekend, Lab Rat. They have so many wrestling shows. The convention itself has stage shows that you could, like, if you come to WrestleCon, there's going to be a bunch of stage shows where, like, just for an example, like I would sit on stage and I would have other wrestlers as guests and you interview them, stuff like that. So it's really interactive. It's a really great weekend. So you can go to WrestleMania or you could just come to WrestleCon or you could do both. So hope to see you there. Pat Adams, $20 super chat. I have a tribute to the Extreme poster you are on from the 2300 Arena. I need you and Shane next time you're at a signing in Philly together. Oh, that's an instant win. Pat, you just won another prize.
We're going
Look at
back.
that.
We're going back.
We're going back. Okay. Next time we're at a signing in Philly, I don't know. That might be WrestleCon weekend. That might be the next time because I'm not booked for the next Icons. I don't think I'm doing Icons anymore this year. So it might be next year in Philly. And I am with Shane because we are booked. So yeah, we can definitely sign that for you.
Your pick.
Your pick. Pat, you get to pick.
So you get to pick. So you already got a, let's see, what did you already get? You already got the DVD, right?
And the Francine and Shane 8x10.
And the Francine and Shane 8x10.
I believe that was Pat.
Yep. So you get to pick. So you could pick, I mean, again, random wrestling autograph. That's out of the IB exclusives inventory. So
you can get anyone.
I mean, I got big inventory. That's a pretty good one.
God, that's pretty exciting.
You know, the 11x14 has both of them, Shane and Francine.
You already got us.
You already got it, but it's the bigger size.
I would get the random wrestling autograph. I think that's pretty cool.
Could be anybody. Could be anybody.
Be anyone. I don't know, Pat. You let them know. And
may even get it signed on May 20th. I don't even know. I might even get you somebody who's upcoming. I never know. I even have Ricky Steamboat coming soon. So
at the wrestling show?
I don't know who's going to be. No?
It's called the wrestling show.
The wrestling show, yeah. The wrestle show. No, the wrestle show.
Wrestle show. Okay. I'll take the random. There you go.
I'll take the random. Look
Good
at you.
choice, Pat. Pat is walking away with prizes galore.
Pat, I like you already.
Pat, thank you so much for your support tonight. Thank you, everyone who contributed. We appreciate you guys. This is great. We were supposed to have a guest tonight, but now they're hopefully going to come on next week. So we decided to come on here and give away some prizes.
Just about WrestleCon, WrestleMania weekend in Philly, I think that it's going to be the most loaded weekend of wrestling in the history of WrestleMania. Just in terms of the potential that Philly has to offer, and the enthusiasm of that city with wrestling and the lineage of wrestling. I even think it'll blow away because the fact that when WrestleMania was in the New Jersey, New York metro area a few years ago, it was in Jersey. It wasn't in New York. Right. This is in Philly. So yeah. I legit think that this is going to blow away anything that WrestleMania has done over the last couple of years when it's been at this magnitude. So I think that the possibilities are endless. I think this is going to be a wrestling fan's wet dream, this upcoming WrestleMania.
Do you think it's going to be at Lincoln Financial?
What, the
WrestleMania?
Yeah, isn't it? Isn't that where it is?
I don't know. Did they announce that?
Yeah, I thought that's where it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just thinking what's a big enough stadium in Philly to have it at, and Lincoln seems like the biggest.
Yeah, no, that's where it is. But
okay.
But no, just in terms of again, I hosted a convention the day of WrestleMania when it was in Jersey called Markout at the Meadowlands, and I'm sitting here going Philadelphia.
People are talking about ECW being inducted into the Hall of Fame as a group, as a company. I don't know. I see if they do something like that, I see just Paul.
I think it's going to be Paul and the group of 3 or 4 people that they reference all the time. So
or just Paul, so they don't have to pay anybody else.
Yeah, you don't think it would be they'd get Rob and they'd get maybe whomever else they mentioned 3 or 4 guys whenever they mention ECW.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
They mentioned the Dudleys. They mentioned Paul. They mentioned Rob. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Dreamer's under contract right now with Impact. Well, so is Bully Ray. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's all these rumors circulating and swirling around, and I just thought maybe it would be Paul if they even do it. And I think the only reason why they would do it is because it's Philly. If it was somewhere else, I don't see I don't see ECW getting inducted. I just think it's to sell tickets because it's in Philadelphia.
No, Vince will be like, why don't we induct the gobbledygooker this year? I think this will be the year that the Gooker goes into the Hall of Fame.
I don't know.
Hector Guerrero. Oh, brings it right back to Hector Guerrero.
Well, anyway, it's going to be a big weekend. I feel like there's going to be so much going on, and everybody's going to be running around like a chicken without their head. There's just so many options that weekend. So I'm excited about it. I just wish they would let us know where it's going to be. That's what I want to know. Where's it going to be held? You know what I'm saying? Hello? Uh-oh. He's frozen. Okay. It's just me, guys.
I'd never leave you. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. I was like, I thought you were in deep thought because you froze like this.
No, I was thinking about what you were going to say about me when you went on the Hall of Fame stage. So
right. I owe my whole career to you.
To Chad, I couldn't do it without you these last few years. Guys up here and beyond. Right. But with that omen from the gods, we will start to get to the wind down portion of the show. And before we get to whomever the final buzzer is going to be for, I just want to show off this fine garment that we now have in our repertoire, Queen of Extreme.
What is it?
This lovely piece of business right here.
Oh, our new shirt. Yeah. Isn't she pretty?
First person's going to buy this one tonight. I'll hit the buzzer if you do it in the next 5 minutes.
No, because then they would have to show a receipt and all that.
The next 5 minutes and the buzzer will go off.
Yeah, no, that's too much. That would be too much. But it is a nice shirt. And, hopefully we'll sell a couple of them in the future. But it's up there. If you type my name in, that'll pop up for you. So there you go.
Yes. I need a long sleeve version of this. I like long sleeve shirts. So
yeah. Hi, John. Version. I'm glad you made it. Nice to see you. John came to see me when I was in Michigan for Rhino's show.
Nice.
John came out. Yep. So it was nice to see him there.
All right.
Okay, so last call. Any other channel members or super chats that want to get into the Charles Chip Jar for a prize? We're going to give you there's a 2-minute warning. And while we're doing that, we can, are we going to go over you want to go over?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Getting into it.
Okay.
I got 9,000 windows here, folks. So just bear with me. Here we go. May 20th, if you are in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut metro area, please come on down to Middletown, New Jersey, in the Middletown Sports Complex, located at 214 Harmony Road in Middletown Township, New Jersey, the home of the Chadster, located behind the Middletown Swim Complex. Wrestle Show, a brand new wrestling convention. IB Exclusives will be hosting the hardcore icon, the Sandman, and Pretty in Pink here, the one and only Queen of Extreme, Francine.
And the pickle that's next to me in the sunglasses.
The jacked pickle with the sunglasses.
I thought it was a pickle. It's New Jersey. It's the state of New Jersey. Oh my God, that's how.
With the championship, the New Jersey Championship belt. But yeah, all the information, if you want to send in an item to get signed, is at ibexclusives.com. We've got choices for Francine in 8x10. But also, if you want to send in a personal item to get signed, this is the time. That'll be handled by me, direct to Francine, and we'll take care of it for you. But all the information is at ibexclusives.com. You got until about May 18th because I'm leaving for Jersey on May 19th. So
there you go.
Get it in
no,
now.
It's not a virtual signing, Kim. It's you have to be there.
Kim, I will get you pictures and I will take care of you because we got direct contact. I'll get you pictures and I'll get you what you need. Don't you worry about it.
There you go. Did Kim send something in?
I did. I got it direct from Canada.
Okay.
It came yesterday. I got that Canadian post at my P.O. box yesterday afternoon. So it has arrived.
I know Jay's going to send in the micro brawler, he said, to get signed. So
yes, indeed.
People are sending stuff in. So that's great. I appreciate that. And if you have something to send in and you don't think you're going to be seeing me anytime soon, you can send it to Chad and I'll get it. So that's that. Okay, well, we plugged that. So let's do now. The Charles chip jar is for our Shane and Francine 8x10 or
Shane and Francine 8x10.
Okay. So if we're done with the super chats, we're gonna pick a winner.
Or this, I mean, it could even be just you. I mean, we could switch it. We could do whatever anybody wants.
Okay.
You can write a special message on it. Whatever.
Wow. Angela. You won, sweetheart.
Angela, do you want it just signed by Francine and she write a special little message to you in the space on the bottom? Let us know how you want it. Or do you want it?
She's still here.
Angela,
are you still here, baby?
Angela, you got to let us know who's the boss. Come on.
Yes.
Nothing?
Is she? I don't know if she's still here or not. Oh, no. Well, Angela, there she is. Angela, congratulations, sweetheart. You won. Yeah. Pat says, when will you pick the random?
Oh, hey, it's random, buddy. It's random. You're not going to know till you get it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a surprise when you open up the envelope.
You're gonna love it.
But
you're gonna love it.
All of our winners tonight, everybody who we spoke with or communicated with, this is the email address. I need name, address, where it's all going.
Yes, because I signed these things, and so now we need to get them to you. So please, guys, email Chad at that address, and then when we are together, we are going to get everything and ship them all out. And we'll be together soon. Okay. That was fun.
This was I told you it'd be Mystery Prize Mania.
Hey,
there's only one thing better than Mystery Prize Mania 1, and it's Mystery Prize Mania 2.
We'll try it again. But next week, we are gonna go live, hopefully. Next Thursday. We do have a guest. I'm not gonna say until it's confirmed because he was supposed to be here tonight. Pat Adams started the show, ended the show with a $20 super chat. Pat, you're very generous.
Pat, I already closed up all my little dingers, but I'll give you one last ding.
Can we get a ding?
You got to get a ding. I closed them all up, but I'll ding you.
Pat, would you like another random DVD? Instead of what you saw on the, I can just pick another DVD and sign it.
I closed everything up, so please help me out.
Can I get you a DVD, Pat? Would you like another one? Until you answer, I'm going to wait. Can we give him 1 second to answer?
Oh, take all the seconds you need.
We might be on a
closed
delay.
all the windows.
He got one DVD, but I have so many other DVDs. Yeah, that's fine. How about Big Ass Extreme Bash?
Ooh.
This is a good one. And I will sign it.
What are you doing on that show?
The Pitbulls and Francine versus the Bruise Brothers. Huh?
Ooh. Did we watch that one?
No, I don't think so. So I must have, I don't know if I wrestled. Maybe I'm just with them. They can't have me against the Bruise Brothers. They were giants. What the hell's going on?
Well, you go for a nut shot. Everybody's vulnerable.
Well, I don't know. But Pat, we're going to get you that one as well. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. This was really fun. This was a good time. And yeah, we'll do it again. But hopefully next Thursday we'll have a guest. You can ask some questions and we'll see what happens. But where can people find you, Chadster, if they want to get a hold of you?
If you want to follow me, it's at Chad EMB on Twitter, at IB Exclusives on Instagram. Website, as we've heard, ibexclusives.com. You can find all the information about sending your item in for Francine and the Sandman at ibexclusives.com for the Wrestle Show event. Also on YouTube, I have a new channel called Perfectly Rated. Got a couple episodes up on there, uploading part 2 of my chat with my good buddy, the Aussie guy. You know him, where we channel our inner Get My Go and we roast a pretty bad show on the Perfectly Rated airwaves. So Type it into the search bar on YouTube, get my go, subscribe, like, do whatever you want. I don't really care, but I am enjoying it. So come and support the Chadster. I would be ever so grateful.
There you go. And if you want to follow me across the board on social media, you can find me at ECW Diva Francine. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, can you please just hit that subscribe button? It is free, doesn't cost you anything, and ring that bell so you get the notifications. Again, we're going to try and do a live next Thursday, probably around 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, same time. Check my Twitter for more information. And if you're in the area on May 20th, I would love to see you. That's my next appearance. But other than that, we appreciate you guys. We love you. God bless. Thank you for joining us. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a great upcoming. Take care, everyone.